Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel. Folks, we're at a point where it's actually hard to find analysts who think that XRP isn't going to go on a massive bull run if we get positive news in the SEC v. Ripple case. In fact, I'll take it a step further. There are increasing numbers of analysts out there who are expecting a run potentially at $10+ specifically from this, which would be absolutely astonishing. Because we've never seen, new all-time highs coming from XRP without Bitcoin doing some awesome stuff first. So that would be something, but it's also worth considering Bitcoin's been performing pretty well this year. Maybe it's going to go on a run depending on when this all happens at roughly the same time. Maybe it's going to get a lot of excitement going. You get a mix of that. So I'll cede that ground. Perhaps that's possible. But so there's this headline on your screen from Coin Edition. XRP may climb to $11.22 post the SEC case, predicts analyst. And then there's also this one from the Crypto Basic I want to share with you. Bitcoin proponent says XRP gearing for big move, sets $10 XRP target. And so I just keep seeing more and more of this as we get closer to the end of the SEC v. Ripple case. And I'll tell you here at the outset of the video, the analyst that they're talking about in this article is one who is not a fan of XRP. Let's just say that. Not a fan of XRP, but he's a trader. And so he acknowledges that there's incredible opportunity, and even he is talking about a 20-fold increase in price from where we are right now to over, so it'll be over that, $10 XRP. So I don't pretend to know what's going to happen. I don't make price predictions. I never will. I'd just be making that up. It'd be disingenuous if I did that. But the idea of this happening does not seem crazy to me. It really, I think it's within the realm of possibility. But look, before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so this first piece, there's actually lots of interesting facts surrounding what's been happening with XRP and the XRP ledger in terms of actual adoption. And I think it's just one of those things where it shows very clearly, like, if you're one of the people that's anticipating that XRP is going to go on a massive run if we get positive news in the SEC v. Ripple case, you're not alone, not by a long shot. Some very wealthy individuals, as you'll see as we go through this piece, some very rich people, they've been stocking up on some XRP. Anyway, piece reads as follows. An analyst from the crypto market analysis channel Cheeky Crypto predicted that XRP may rise between $5.57 and $11.22 after the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit concludes. The analyst's prediction is based on the significant accumulation of the altcoin at various wallet levels, which may indicate a positive outlook for XRP. Now, in the short term, XRP traders have experienced liquidations totaling $939,000, with the majority, 97.65% of these liquidations, coming from long positions. However, despite this, the Cheeky Crypto analyst remains optimistic in forecasted potential gains of over 1,000% for XRP. Yeah, so it is interesting. I'll pause the note here. It's interesting to see that this particular analyst is factoring in a positive conclusion in the SEC v. Ripple case. Now, what I usually see from analysts is they're just staring at the charts. And what's fascinating is, and you'll know if you've been following my channel and the videos where I talk about the potential price action and perspective from analysts, they almost always have their perspective based not on news, like solely on the charts. And even those analysts are anticipating massive moves in line with this. So that's why I've always said, throw on top of that positive news, about the Ripple lawsuit and, a bull market, Bitcoin leading the way. You got yourself quite the perfect storm. And so this analyst happens to be factoring that in as well. And, I say fair enough. That doesn't sound wacky to me because, in terms of my unprofessional thinking here, because I don't want to be an analyst, I have no desire to be, a chart analyst. I find it so boring. I like following the news and thinking conceptually about, the utility and the stuff that drives that way and engaging the conversation that, our communities engage in. Like, to me, that's all really fun stuff. I like that. The TA stuff, To each their own, though. I'm glad that other people do like that because then we get to, enjoy their perspective. But I'll just say, when it comes to the conclusion here, even not being a chart analyst, admittedly, I got to admit, I don't think it's crazy to think that you could see this type of run. I really don't. If you had asked me, over a year ago, I probably would have just internally, because I remember thinking this. I wasn't articulating it, but I was like, I don't know how high XRP is going to run. I think it's going to run if we get positive news. Maybe it goes like a buck or two. But I just keep seeing, I keep seeing incredible adoption, more and more people jumping in, and I think that there is a chance that I'm just, or at least back then, wasn't giving sufficient consideration as to how big of a deal this would be for the crypto space and what that would mean in terms of price action for XRP. And there's no way to know. Maybe we do get a positive run and it goes to a couple bucks, and then wouldn't be as exciting. I mean, hey, it'll take a couple bucks, I guess, but I think it might be the case that I just wasn't thinking big enough. That very well may end up being the case, but I'm kind of on board for this now. The only thing that's just the question mark for me is like, okay, even if so, is XRP actually going to run without Bitcoin? Is it that big of a deal that it actually could? Because historically, it just hasn't ever. But that's also why I said a couple minutes ago, well, what if Bitcoin is running? At least to some degree, there's no shortage of analysts that are talking about in the short term Bitcoin ramping up to over $40,000. What if that happens and we get positive clarity? And then it just drives the entire market for some period of time. Weird stuff happens in crypto, and crypto happens fast. You know what I mean? Anyway, piece continues on. An encouraging statistic that reinforces the positive sentiment towards XRP is the wallet count data. According to the Analyst, there are currently 2,128 wallets holding 1 million or more XRP, representing a growth of 14.29% over the past year. So folks, that's why I was saying at the outset, if you're one of the people that is counting on a positive price action, if we get positive clarity, which we're all hoping and expecting from the SEC v. Ripple case, you're not the only one that's thinking that way. There's some very, very wealthy people some rich-ass people that have put a lot of money into XRP, and they seem to be expecting the exact same, and they're going to get theirs. Piece continues. Additionally, the number of wallets holding more than 1,000 XRP is 33,538, reflecting a significant annual growth rate of 26.13%. These figures indicate a strong accumulation of XRP and further support the bullish outlook for the remittance token. And then there's this. Bitcoin proponent says XRP gearing for big move, sets $10 XRP target. And again, I appreciate this. Nothing against this guy whatsoever. I've followed him on and off for some time. He has a big following. But there's a lot of Bitcoin maxis following him. Let's just say that. There's a lot of Bitcoin maxis following him. So I don't care if people don't like my coin, and I know he's not a big fan of XRP. I don't care. It's fine. You don't have to like the same stuff as me for me to think that you're still an okay dude. You know what I mean? So, but it's funny because his followers, some of them are just screaming at him. XRP go to zero because reasons, that type of crap. Anyway, piece reads as follows. Crypto Caesar, a prominent crypto analyst and well-known Bitcoin proponent, has surprised the market with his bullish stance on XRP. Somebody that doesn't like XRP acknowledging good stuff? You gotta be kidding me. Caesar forecasted that XRP could hit $10 once it gets regulatory clarity. In a recent analysis, the analyst emphasized that XRP is gearing up for a significant price movement on the monthly time frame, with a bullish cross confirmed on the LMACD, which is Linear Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicator. The LMACD is used to identify potential trend reversals and generate buy or sell signals for an asset. It is derived from the traditional MACD indicator, but incorporates linear moving averages instead of exponential moving averages. The confirmation of a bullish cross on the LMACD for XRP suggests a positive outlook for the asset. This indicates that the shorter-term linear moving average has surpassed the longer-term linear moving average, indicating a potential upward trend. And so this is the actual tweet on the screen here. And so he says also, any positive news regarding the lawsuit could propel it significantly to the upside. If XRP gets clarity, then I wouldn't shy away from a $10 target this cycle. Haters, be prepared. I love seeing this. And again, I'm telling you, this guy doesn't like him some XRP. Definitely does not like himself some XRP. Look at one of his followers respond. This guy who goes by the name Hedavo all up on the Twitters. He responded to that with, LOL, yeah, it's not going anywhere but zero. All I can do is laugh at the Bitcoin maxi types. It's so stupid. One coin to rule them all. This is the concept that's in their mind. It's so stupid. And so Crypto Caesar responded to this guy and he said, if you think XRP is going to zero if it gets regulatory clarity, then you are either stupid or insane. Yeah, spot on. That is absolutely spot on. And then this Hedavo guy responded to him and said, you XRP nerds, you XRP nerds will be waiting for regulatory clarity until it is delisted for all of time. All of time. None of them want to use it, just face it. What the? This guy has no idea what he's talking about. The amount of developer activity increasing over the past year, the adoption by pretty much every metric that you can imagine. He doesn't know. And so Crypto Caesar responded, I'm not an XRP nerd. I'm a trader. You clearly don't realize this. I don't know. What do all you XRP nerds out there think? Right? We're all a bunch of XRP nerds. This is so stupid. It's funny, though. It's just stupid as hell. So we're going to get ours, and we can have our little see I told you so moment when it comes, because as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much an inevitability. It's like, even if we don't get positive clarity and this drags on for years, I believe that the end result, with like a virtually 100% certainty, is going to be positive for the long-term viability of XRP. And so, in the short term, I'm less confident because, you could have bad stuff from Judge Torres, but I'm talking about if this goes all the way to the Supreme Court, I am extremely confident that, with the makeup of the Supreme Court, they ain't going to be having this jurisdictional overreach. That's all I'm saying. And I could be wrong, but that's the way that I'm looking at it. It's going to be fun to see what unfolds. There's a reason to be excited as an XRP holder every single day. I very much mean that. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.